Hello everybody, and you're all very welcome to my channel. This is probably the third vlog on weight loss that I've posted, so this will be posted to my other channel, which I will link down below for you. Okay, I've been asked, Twitter mostly, how I'm getting on with the weight loss, so I decided to talk about it for a couple of minutes. I haven't got a whole lot to say, but, well, I do, but I'll probably have to do it in parts if anybody's interested, right? So far I have lost 89 pounds since I started on on a combo weight loss plan, November the 24th, 2010, although I had lost a couple of pounds before that. I didn't officially, hold on, because that dog is, I'm telling you. Rocky, get over here. Come on, go. Sit. Come here, no pet you. Right, he's feeling a bit neglected here. Come here. Good boy. Sit down there, Ricky. Sit down. Good boy. Good boy. His nanny and granddad have gone off visiting, and as always, when they go, he just go anywhere. There, God bless them, they can't even go to the toilet or he cries. Nah, I'm rubbing his ears here. Sit down there. Go on, Bub. Sit down, Bubba. So anyway, back to my topic of conversation, which is weight loss. Since I started on a sort of a combination plan, I combined two systems together. One was the Paul McKenna, I Can Make You Thin. He did a book, he did a whole bunch of CDs. I have both. At the time I said, oh my God, if this works, I will be a supermodel. I was living in La La Land. So anyway, I got his stuff and I applied, I listened to it. And a lot of what he says makes perfect sense. See that dog? I'm going, get over here. Shut up. There's nothing wrong with you, baby. You're fed, you're watered and you're walked. What more do you want? Blood? Go. Sit down here next to me. Come on. It's impossible to make a video with this guy because he just starts bawling. It's like having a child in the house. Come here. Good boy. Now you sit down there next to me. So anyway, as I was trying to say before I was interrupted by a four-legged winter. Four-legged. I love him really, but he is a four-legged winter. The elements I took from the Paul McKenna CDs, right? What it tells you is, there's 4 rules there, okay? 1, you eat when you're hungry. 2, you eat what you're hungry for. So you eat what you want to eat. 3 is you eat consciously. And 4, you stop when you're full. Apparently, as Paul McKenna puts it, these are the sort of attributes that a naturally thin person applies to around food. That the naturally thin person who doesn't have a problem with their weight, which I've had most of my life, will, and it makes perfect sense to me, they'll eat when, I know quite a few naturally slim people who just don't gain weight, and they will eat when they're hungry. That's true. They eat whatever they want. They enjoy their food. So by eating consciously, you're enjoying every mouthful, every morsel, and you stop when you're full. As in, by savouring the taste of your food and appreciating the texture of your food and chewing your food properly. Apparently, your brain takes 20 minutes to decide that you're full before what's in your stomach is registered at the top. So there's a delay, a time delay. So if you eat slowly and consciously, you're full a lot quicker. Or you eat a lot less and you're full quicker. That's what the basic premise of the book is. And I listen to his disc. He has this little disc and he listens to it every night, and I listen to it every single night. And I was 89 pounds bigger than I am now, and I said, oh blah blah, it's all crap. Right? I said I don't believe it, but I decided to apply it to a certain extent, right? Now the modification I made to that was I signed up for the Weight Watchers online as well. So I have a sign in up there, right? Never went to a Weight Watchers class as such, just I'm online. Very handy tool, my friends, Weight Watchers. Yeah. So how did I apply the Weight Watchers and combine the Weight Watchers with the Paul McKenna? And now this is very difficult to explain how I did, right? My problem with food is portion size is a big issue for me, and what a big issue with me it was. Plus all the crap that I used to eat as well, because I love my crap. My carbs, my sugars, all that bad stuff. Everybody loves all that crap. So basically what I did was I used the Weight Watchers point system as a way of controlling my portion sizes. If I wanted a bar, in following Paul McKenna at the same time, if I was hungry for a bar of chocolate, I had a bar of chocolate. Now the Weight Watchers stepped into it insofar as I had a bar of chocolate that was low on points. Yeah, that's how I worked it. I used the Weight Watcher system to sort of help determine the portion sizes I ate and how much I ate, and I kept a track on the points so that I knew that I wasn't eating more than what I should be eating, because if I was eating more than what I should be eating, I wouldn't be losing any weight. Wait, hello, ding dong. Makes perfect sense to me anyway. Well, in my sort of universe, combining these two made sense. I combined them in my own way. Basically what I do now is I tend to eat every 3 hours, 4 hours, but if I'm hungry, I will eat something. I will keep an eye on my points, obviously, because you don't want to go over on your points, or you gain, you don't lose. So I keep an eye on my points, and if it's a thing that I don't have any points left for my day, I will have something that's free and that's got no points, like I'll have some fruit, or I'll have some soup, or just something that's points free. And that's how I worked it. I combined it with some exercise, 5k a day, with my Easy Tone trainers, lads. Now, I mean, this is all part of my Weight Watchers, so I'm actually for the first time going to show you my Easy Tone trainers. Now, I've heard from a chap in my local Elvery sports store that a lot of people have been complaining that these are poleaxing the crap out of their feet, and apparently I was told that Reebok are being sued and blah blah blah. Not buying any of that, but maybe it's true, I don't know. But these are the Reebok Easy Tone trainers, right? That's what the bottom of them looks like. It's got three little, they're like bubbles. And basically what these guys do is, when you're wearing them, you're constantly working the muscles in your legs to keep your balance. Now those that are complaining about having sore feet or whatever, sore legs or sore joints or whatever, I mean, it's entirely possible that, if you're not used to, at first, when I first started wearing my first pair, this is my second pair, these are brand new, I got these off my parents for Christmas, as I said in my January favourites. If you're not used to wearing these, at first when you put these on you and you start walking around in them, especially if you go for a long walk, which I tend to do, as they start to work the muscles in your legs, because you're constantly off balance in them, you're constantly having to use your legs to balance yourself. I found they toned my legs up no end. I used to have legs like elephants' trunks. Elephants' legs. They were huge, guys. I'm not joking. My legs were, without a shadow of a doubt, quite possibly the biggest bit of me. They were absolutely, these things, in my opinion, toned them up completely. They toned my bottom up, they toned my legs. My calves are quite hard. They're rock hard. Now, I am by no means a skinny mini, but who wants to be a skinny mini? I never wanted to be a size 0. Size 12 does me. That's about an American. I'm not sure what that is in American. Probably an 8 in the States. That does me. I'm like, you know what I mean? The bottom half of me, it's just, I'm left with some loose skin, because when you lose 89 pounds in a year, it is quite a lot of weight, and I lost it quite quickly. It's over 6 stone in a year. It is a good bit of weight, and I'm left with a lot of sort of loose skin, and there is some flab still there, because I still want to lose the other 11 to make it 100 pounds. So there is still some flab there, but a lot of it is loose skin. I'm working on the bingo wings. They're not as bad as what they were. I'm working on the bingo wings with some weights to try and get rid of the arms. The middle part, that's a work in progress. I'm still working on that. So, I mean, despite having lost just 90 pounds, I still feel that I have a bit of a journey left to go. But I just thought I would do this video just to give you an idea of what I used how the tools I used to lose the almost 90 pounds that I have gone so far. So I combined Paul McKenna with Weight Watchers. I'm now on the Weight Watchers Pro Points, and I'm really pissed off actually, because I've just been told that I should be 26 points. And 29 is the minimum, and it's what my calculator tells me when I do my every week. Blah blah blah, you're on 29 points per day, plus you have your 49 floating bonus blah 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 for the week. Now apparently it's gone down to 26. I'd love to know why. Is it because people weren't losing weight on the Pro Point system or weren't keeping it off? I really would like to know the answer to that. So if any of you out there are attending Weight Watchers at present, and they have told you why they've reduced the minimum points down to 26 instead of 29, can somebody please post a response down below and let me know. Was it simply because the system doesn't work, it's a load of bollocks and people aren't losing weight on it, or is there some other reason? Because I'd really like to know, because I've been on the Pro Point system now since July, and I think I haven't lost a huge amount of weight since July. You know, I'd have to think how much I lost. Well, I suppose too strong. But I was hoping to have it gone by Christmas. All of it, 100 pounds, gone. By open dias. Adios. New woman. But I will tell you what they don't tell you about weight loss is you are left with loose, saggy skin, my friends. Fear ye not, the skin sags. Okay? If like me you started this your journey, if any of you guys watching were on a weight loss journey, I started my journey at a certain size up top, and oh yes, I did lose weight off the girls. Definitely, I lost 10 inches around the back, because I was measured before I started. Just 10 inches across the back. I've lost 8 around, we won't go there, I've lost a lot around the ass. I measured myself there last week because I started doing weights, so I'll keep track on that. But the point I'm making is you are left with loose, saggy skin. Do not be disillusioned. Do not think that you just shrink back. I mean, maybe if you're 21 or I'm 40, I have not shrunk back. I am left with loose skin and jiggly bits, as the expression goes. I have lost some weight up top. Okay, granted, I'm still quite on the large side here in the girls department, but I have definitely lost a lot of volume from the girls. Now this is a weight loss vlog, so this is going on my weight loss channel. And seriously, you want to talk about gravity? Well, 6 stone weight loss, trust me, everything sort of starts to head south when they lose that much weight. And there's no point in me saying it doesn't, because nothing is as perky up top as what it was prior to the weight loss. Although it wasn't particularly perky to begin with, but it's even less perky now. The only thing that hasn't sagged is my butt, because between the walking and the running and the easy toners, I feel that part of me is, but the bottom half of me I'm actually quite happy with. It's around the midriff that I have issues. Because no matter what I do, it just doesn't seem to want to go away. Now, I'm sure that this video won't have, unless you're interested in watching weight loss vlogs, so a lot of people aren't. Food-wise, so we've dealt with what sorted out. Food-wise, I am very, very picky when it comes to food. I very rarely eat anything that resided in a can at any time. Yeah. It's loaded with, in my opinion, sugar. Anything that's processed like that is loaded with sugar. It's loaded with MSG, and even if they say there is no MSG in that can, no, it's not MSG. How the hell are they preserving it? Yeah. MSG. No, like this. I don't tend to eat refined or processed food. I don't do it because it's loaded with sugar, and as you know, sugar is a very bad thing. So I tend to eat a lot of porridge. The porridge of choice that I'm enjoying and have been for some months is the Oddlum's Fruit Feast It's available in Dunnes Stores, or St Bernard as I think it's known in the UK, and the cost is €2.17. It's lovely. It's got a little piece of fruit in, it's got the porridge, it's got the oats, it's got the fruit, it's got the nuts and the seeds, and it's a very, very, very filling breakfast. It really, really stuffs the crap out of me. Lunch, I tend to snack on, I don't eat a lot of bread, although the last couple of days, I don't know, as I said in a previous video, my stomach is like a bottomless pit the last 2 days, so I have to admit, I do like bread. I try to eat brown bread if I eat bread, wholemeal, just not white full of sugar, not good for you at all. Bad carb in my opinion. I'm not sure if everybody out there will agree with me, but in my opinion it's not loving it. Well, do love it but won't eat it. I eat fruit. Anything that's a vegetable, I'm all over it. Love any sort of vegetable, you name it, I'll eat it. I love butternut squash, and I love broccoli, and I love cabbage, and you name it. If it's a vegetable, I'll eat it. The only thing I wasn't a lover of is Brussels sprouts, but I've actually acquired a liking for them. A little tiny amount of brown sauce. Lovely jubbly. No, any vegetable, I'm all over it. I love chicken, I love fish, but the thing I don't eat, because I'm not a big lover of it, is I might do it once a week. I'm just not a lover of red meat, lads. I'm not a lover of chicken, yes, fish, turkey. Red meat, not the biggest world's lover of it, and I don't eat it very often. So, like burgers, no, steak, no, and it's nothing to do with the calories or anything. I don't eat it. So I don't eat it. I don't crave it. I don't buy it. Just don't eat it. The only exception would be a very occasional bit of roast beef, or a little tiny bit of corned beef. Like today, we had corned beef for dinner, which was absolutely delicious. I enjoyed it, but it wouldn't be something I'd go out and buy and cook myself. My mother was cooking corned beef, so I had corned beef. Otherwise, I'd probably have had chicken, which I've had I think every day this week. It's just whatever you like yourself, and I love chicken and I love fish. That's me for you. Another thing that I have done that I'm not sure yet, the jury is still out on this, right, is I was advised by a friend that I should be eating my weight in kilograms in grams of protein per day. So, for example, and I do not weigh this, but I'm just not going into, I will eventually, but not this vlog. We say you weigh 50 kilograms, then you should be having 50 grams of protein a day, and you should make sure that you're getting the 50 grams. This is what I was told. Now, I did the maths on everything I eat, because usually I eat a lot of little crackers. I eat they're gluten-free, yeast-free, blah blah, the MSG-free shit. They're just crackers I get in the health food crackers, and I eat them, and there's absolutely no protein in them, or bugger all protein in them. I can't remember exactly the figures, but there's that all. So when I did the maths on my protein intake for a day, and I kept track of it for over a few days, I discovered I was only eating something like 30 grams of protein a day, which isn't a whole hell of a lot. Most of what I eat is just fruit and vegetables and an occasional cracker, so I decided I would add a protein supplement. So I got myself some Pulsin pea protein powder, and what I do with that is I mix half a cup of water, half a cup of milk. 10 grams of pea protein is all I will allow myself in a day, and I mix that with a little bit of artificial sweetener to give it a bit of a taste, and I will drink that after my workout. So when I go for my 5k run, 5k walk, whatever exercise I'm doing, I will come back and I will drink that. And I found that I've suffered less with muscle cramps, because sometimes if I go and do a good workout, the next day my legs, arms, back, shoulders, stomach is in a jock. But since I've been taking the protein, when I do actually make the effort to do a serious workout, I haven't had the serious muscle pain that I used to get now. And I've been doing, like last week I did a workout, oh man alive, I came home, I was half dead. My asthma was kicking in. I ran that bloody, I ran the bejesus out of myself, pardon the expression, any religious folks out there. But I really did. I was dying when I got home, and yet I had my protein shake. Actually, to be honest, I had my protein shake. I had a nice hot shower. Came out of the shower, felt a lot better. Didn't have the muscle cramps the next day. Said, and this has been happening regularly now since. So I do think that the little bit of protein in the milk and the water, blah blah blah, is helping to sort of put back whatever I'm losing from my muscles when I work out. Okay, this has been going on. I'm not sure how long I've been talking here. I'll probably bore the shit out of everybody on here. So anybody that's interested in watching this video, if I help anybody, if you have any questions, or if anybody knows why Weight Watchers have reduced the 29 to 26, I really want to know the answer to that. Please tell me. Why do they do that? Mother. Anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely evening, and I really sincerely hope that this helps somebody. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, sorry. But if you have any questions or queries, just drop us a line or post a comment below and I'll get back to you. Okay, my friends, I hope you're well and healthy and enjoying life. And God bless you all. Cheers, bye.